And finally, with only 20 minutes late, round 1 in this match on Vale between Team Pain, headed by Loam, and Team Tom Brady, headed by Tom Brady, can finally start. Team Pain with their custom logo. And here we go. I think this map should be familiar to anyone who has played this game, starting out on Subsector. Ranger is gorging, according to his statement on the sign-up sheet. He said he'll only gorge, and that's what he's doing. Oh, AD gets the pick after being parasited. 3-2 split. ADHD is getting reinforcements right now. See if he can... they should be able to take system. Dre going for a flank, but now covering the back. Sora. Oh, Dre. Get in a pickle here. And Minnow, last man standing, being sandwiched. Aliens established in presence in Nanogrid. Armor 1 is almost done. Aliens no techs so far, only focusing on RTs. It's pretty common to go all the hive locations and nanogrid. Pretty standard. Nothing all too crazy here. We are closing in on lurk res. Finally, some rest biting can start, and Skylights is gonna go down unless AD, the respawner, can finish this Skulk before he finishes the resource tower. And he saves it. With 20% left. Cargo meanwhile going down to now. First shell is up. But Ranger 4-3. Oh, just in time. But AD is gonna harass Ranger in cargo. Getting the first 2 lurks. And I guess that's a 2 lurk strategy. Ranger losing his gorge. Cargo is going down. Now AD facing off against two lurks. Eventually dying, as he should, against two lurks. Tom Brady, Green Rex, harassing Nanogrid, while the rest of the team is fighting off against this Lurk Crush. Peg killing, almost killing one IP. Commander is out. I mean, he couldn't have beaconed anyway, but yeah, this IP is gonna go down. Commander is out. No one to place a chair. That's game. Maybe Clone should have placed a chair in either pipe or cargo. He had the res. But he decided to jump out and try to fight it. That's an instinct you sometimes have to fight, because it's not always the smartest choice. It can save your base, but it can also doom your team, as we all just witnessed. I mean, it's nothing all too spectacular in the post-game stats. I mean, the RT graph. Yeah, I mean, it's standard Veil, more or less. Could have dropped another IP and another... or a first observatory. Don't know why he was saving up that many resources. Maybe we'll ask him after this match. Both teams probably talking strategy right now, or maybe yelling at team members who didn't do as expected. I don't know. We'll give them some privacy and not listen in. And again, we're waiting for Pain to start the game. And we can go round 2. Veil, Pain versus Team Tom Brady. They chose a pipeline start. The Marines pretty much 4-1 split. Pushing hard towards system waypointing. And the 3 parasited Marines just waltz into Nanogrid, blocking the center. Double res for the alien team. Aliens gathering up. And here comes the go. And Marines get cleaned out. Only Ranger. The straggler remaining. Oh, run, Gorgie, run, run! Tom Brady has a Gorge. He could have been dead here. Now with the delay, aliens finally set up camp in Nanogrid. But the Marines are already closing in. Oh, the Drifter barely gets away. Crackhive is not finished, that means that Drifter needs healing from the Gorge. Keeping him busy. And the other Drifter, oh... What a waste of a Drifter. 8 res down the drain. That's just sad. Ranger, knowing very well it's lurk timing, gets into base and tries to pick up some lurk eggs. But little does he know, there are none yet. Meanwhile, Dre clearing out cargo, costing the aliens another resource tower. We see one lurk on green Rex. Will there be more lurks? Or will that be a fate-heavy team? Or maybe they're all going for Ronos. We'll see about that. Oh, HD still hasn't hit a parasite, seemingly. Heading for green Rex. The RT is going down. Finally, the parasite hits. Green Rex coming in to finish off Dre. Now, bit in a pickle here. Oh, he actually managed to reach the vent to heal up. Yeah, getting a regen. Marines are playing heavy on the left side and aliens obviously on the right. The pipeline start. 3 shells are up, but not much else going on tech-wise. See, armor 1, weapons 1 is done. This is bugged, this should be done. Let's see where Tom Brady's Gorge is waddling. Run, little piggy, run! Risk is the second lurk by now. And now my interface says Weapons 2 started shortly before Weapons 2 is actually done. Don't know what Dre's doing here, just desisting. The entire alien team clumped up in sub. And the Drifter spots him in dome, so the aliens should know where he is. Piling up res? Don't they know there's no interest on that? I guess they want to drop cargo, but that's not a good idea with Dre in it. And now Ranger joining Dre. against two heavily injured lurks. Oh, Risk is risky playing here. I'm being notified in the chat for you guys probably 3 minutes ago that or 2 minutes ago, that the other team has reached a draw, or the other teams have reached a draw. Team Wraith versus Team Solid Snake DK. Clone finishing up, oh, not finishing up here. Just harassing. Oh, the Fates are out. 2 Fates, 2 Lurks. And I don't know if Clone as a commander will evolve into anything. Fates making quick job here of the Marines. They seem to be pretty much all over the place. Trying for a gate in system. System gate is up. This is standard on any pub match. Because it's locking down not only a subsector, but also gives you a good harass point for nanogrid. Shotgun started. Armor 2, weapons 2, shotguns can be really dangerous to any Fate or Lurk. Cargo Hive has been dropped in the meantime. And they're still floating quite a lot of rest. Oh, Risk losing his Lurk to the shotguns. And now they have to see that this Hive is not going down, or at least that they get anything of value out of it. Oh, that's 1 shotgun on the ground. Oh, it's shotguns. 20 PRES, 40 PRES, just on the ground, rotting. And I don't know who Mafia is. That's Gung-Ho. Just throwing away his shotgun too. Maybe he saw the other shotguns on the ground. Oh, fade me now. Oh, Green Rex. Barely making it out. 1 fade already down. That's costly. That's more than just a shotgun. Lots of scans going on here. Third King really wants to know where the alien team is. Green team very shotgun heavy. But as you can see, for some people that would be the last if they lost it. But PRES still looking decent. There's still lots of shotguns in there. Minau is now on respiting duty after losing his fate. Oh, risk. As you can see, Marines have lost 5 resource towers. That's as many as the aliens have lost. And now they're gonna lose another one. And Minau is chomping down on sub. Unless Gung-Ho. Oh, Gung-Ho is trying to protect it. Meanwhile, 2 Marines killing off a Crag and possibly a shift in cargo. Tom Brady, oh, about to lose his gorge. Or not. Good usage of the hallucinations, confusing the Marines. And all of a sudden, the PRS on this team are not looking that swell anymore. Marines trying to protect at least the resource towers in Nanogrid. Tom Brady in the middle of the Marine team obviously gets picked up by one of the Marines with a shotgun. And now coming back to finish sub. Meanwhile, Ranger harassing C12 and Pipe. Trying to return the favor. But this is just a simple desist and obviously just one resource lost. And two more for the other assists. And now, doing a good job here. The left side is almost clean. 5, 1, and left side is completely clean of resource towers. Tom Brady has enough for a fade. I don't know if he's saving for Ronos or what's his plan. Right now his plan is obviously to bite Phase Gate in Nanogrid. But not if Dre can have a word with him about biting that Phase Gate. Marines need to retake the entire left side. Mostly thanks to me now. Meanwhile, aliens are huddling around the Phase Gate, dropping some more shotguns on the ground, getting the Phase Gate, and two more sad shotguns rotting away on this Nanogrid floor. RIP shotguns, RIP PRS. Gung-ho. Getting quite low here. They should really try to weld up. Which they promptly do. I guess Loam is on recapping duty. Which is kind of a risky thing to do solo with a shotgun, but yes, someone has to do it, and the captain takes it in his own hands. Meanwhile, his team's just trying to fend off the aliens, trying to hold Nanogrid. As we can see, there's not much tech going on in the past few minutes. For Marines, only hand grenades have been researched. Meanwhile, aliens on 3 shells, 3 veils, leap and metabolize. Tom Brady in disbelief. I'm unfortunately unaware of what he's in disbelief of. Oh, Gung-ho picking up that shotgun. That's 20 PRS saved. It's really good for the Marine team right now. Because they are not the richest. Oh, Risk losing another lurk. Not yet ready to re-lurk again. So he's on skulk duty. Probably respiting for a while too. Marines have established a Phase Gate back up in Nano. Yeah, Tom Brady still saving up res. Is probably really going on us. We'll see about that. Now here just leaking on the left together with Risk, who's on 19 res, 21 for a lurk. Green Rex, meanwhile, strong as he is. Oh, charge started. That might be a hint that Tom Brady is really going on us. Ant-Man now, I want to see his structure damage at the end of the round. It's gonna be quite a large number, I guess. Tom Brady, here he is, with his Zonos. Charge is almost done. Finally, spores are being researched. Advanced armory and... oh, weapons 3 is done. Armor 3 is almost done. Getting the more defensive Topo Gate here, which is also good to push C12. So it's both more defensive and more offensive at the same time, which is weird. But I guess they anticipated losing this gate here. Risk, oh, almost losing his new lurk. And unlike Marines, aliens cannot just drop their life forms on the ground for someone else to pick it up. So a life form lost is P-res down the drain. And now still busy biting resource towers, as he is, since he basically flashed his fate. That's what you get, pumping down on them dry resource towers. Oh, fighting off an almost a fate and now 2 lurks, but eventually losing his shotgun. Marines are suddenly down to 1 gate, since they lost system waypointing and nanogrid. So the left side is actually heavily contested as of now. 2 more shotguns and an HMG here, gung-ho. Loam still quite rich. Pause. Not sure what's going on. Oh, AD just killed gung-ho and 1 HMG on the ground, but Ranger already sprinting through the gate, ready to revenge Ranger, but I guess Eddie will just turn around and bolt. Now we can see Ranger uses the Tundra skin on the HMG, just as I do. Just for your information. Tundra skin available in the in-game shop. So if that is something you want to see in your hands, that's where you want to go. And yeah, looks like gung-ho rocks the vanilla skin for his HMG. And for his welder too. And he's just disappearing into a cloud of light. Bye bye, sweet prince. Oh, Night Fury is back. That means probably the round can resume. Is that the Chroma rifle? Or is that... no, I think it's the Tundra rifle too, right? With the blue highlights. That's gotta be Tundra. Let's see who has alien skins. That looks like a standard fate on AD. A standard lurk on Green Rex. And it's the Albino Gorge and the standard Onos. And we can go again. Yeah, AD has left. Ranger swapping HMGs. And now two HMGs clumped together. That is a world of hurt for any alien in front of those barrels. Especially with weapons 3. Even Tom Brady has to look out. Leonos is not invincible. Oh, Tom Brady. 14%. But the Marines are being kept busy here by the rest of the alien teams, so they cannot pursue these Onos. AD picking off poor Night Fury, who was just trying to recap. He was not gonna hurt anyone. But I guess that is natural selection for you. No mercy. Risking it here. But with spores against an LMG. Actually, good cards. And now ready to refade. And already playing risky again. Tom Brady lost his Onos. Oh, that's so sad. Now they have 2 Onos upgrades for no Onos. I guess Green Rex could Onos soon. But I don't think that would be a good change, his lurk for his Onos. But we'll see what the alien team will do with those Onos upgrades. AD. That's quite low, but it's not in dangerous territory. Umbra finally started. A bit too late for Tom Brady's Onos. Risk has lost another lurk. And I thought the Fates would engage here, but they played safe and choose not to. And those phase gates are just to my liking. I would never want to walk from here to here on my own, if I can go instantly. Left side currently is in nobody's hand, and Marines have seemingly given up on the left side. And I don't know why aliens are not capping left. They're on 2 RTs, and there's 3 perfectly fine res nodes. Marines trying to establish a phase gate in neck. We have some upgrades in quite interesting locations here. But Marines knew about the severity of this situation. 3 Marines trying to establish a phase gate. So they're gonna probably fight tooth and nails to prevent that. Clone trying to Ranger's rifle butt. And looks like the aliens have cleared out neck in time. 2 more weapons. Decaying. 40 PRS. Gone. Danger. Recycling Loam's HMG here. Not like Loam cannot afford another one. Or 3. Night Fury going for the pinch, I guess? Oh, now, don't risk it. Oh, power has not gone down yet. So the phase gate might go up. No, Green Rex has finally lost his first lurk. And someone needs to clear out this phase gate. You can't leave a phase gate up on 70. Oh, they recycled it anyway. But they should really get down this power node. This is way too risky to leave up. Finally, a tunnel established to sub. But Marine still quite comfortably on 4 RTs. Oh, Loam, pick up the shotgun, man. Yeah. But Marines seemingly just want to pressure the right side. Oh, advanced assistance. Soon to be advanced support. Going up. And jetpacks almost done. They went for the safer C12 phase gate, which is a bit sad. Oh, Green Rex actually Onosing. Not relurking. And they're trying to play it safe with an Arc Factory. I mean, Pipe is just too good not to Arc. They could probably lose 3 shells, 1 Veil and a Hive here. Yeah, I mean, this 2-man push or 3-man push was doomed from the start. With Green Rex Zonos protecting sub. And Tom Brady using the age-old trick of just evolving a new trait just to regain all the energy back. That's a trick you can do too. Whenever your Gorge is out of energy from building a hive or healing up teammates, just evolve another trait and you respawn in 2 seconds with full energy for just 1 PRS. Let's see what's building. There's nothing building in here. That's not dangerous at all. It's just an empty box. Isn't that beautiful? Just a floating robot with loads of bugs. Oh, AD has lost his fade. He can refade though. But Marines have realized that getting down sub is probably easier than getting down pipe. Loam on a solo mission here. With this jetpack shotgun combo. That's probably the end of that crack. Let's see if he can get some more upgrades while the rest of his team is before pushing this new hive in sub. Beacon. Oh, they're all going to the right side because there is no tunnel for the alien team. Smart move, just bait and switch. Hive is gonna go down here, 50%. But now the alien team is trickling in, 20% on the hive. Fates are going to work. Green Rex with the Zonos, clearing up. And that's a ton of P-Res. All the jetpacks, all the shotguns, all down. Obviously beaconing again, just so the respawners are respawned instantly. Because beacon not only gets everyone back to base, but also everyone who's joining period has already started. Is respawned instantly. And I guess this subsector hive is not as lucky as the pipe hive going down, subsector hive destroyed. A sad day for aliendom. Clearing out this location here. Aliens retaliating by taking nanogrid. Or at least the nanogate. I guess this is mainly for blocking reasons. So this blocks Leonos from just running through. He needs to get up and just run here, or if he comes from here, just to increase his routes. You should send some Skulk to bite down the last 20% on this. Oh, send Lonos. That's fine too. A bit of a back and forth here. Oh, Green Rex. Don't lose your Ronos. Nice bone wall. I mean, we now might disagree. AD knows just too well not to engage here. Oh, Tom Brady. Oh. Not out of the thicket yet. Green Rex should be out. Tom Brady made it out with his lurk alive. Now losing his fate to a pinch from Ranger. And right now, Nanogrid is actually just being repowered. Tom Brady doing the right thing, trying to bite down the resource tower, the fully healed node. Green Rex forced to retreat. Meanwhile, Skylights is still unoccupied. And so is Topographical. Oh, we're seeing a new phase gate in White Junction. And the entire Marine team trying to build it. Green Rex, oh, that could end badly for the Zonos. Yeah, Green Rex loses the Zonos to the entire Marine team. That's sad. Big chunky Rhino is down. Finally, advanced swipe is being researched. And some Hydras just killing some power nodes. Here comes the gate to Y Junction. Marine team has not enough rest to go jetpack plus weapon. But here come the arcs. They should have a veil in here, a shade in here, because they have a shade hive. And that means they can ink. I mean, right now it's just one arc. But remember, in comp mods, Marine team can have up to 4 arcs. No such cap in vanilla, but on comp, you're limited to maximum of 4 arcs. And just the Albino Hydra finishing off the C12 power node in Serenity. Flamers to deal with the lurk gases. Umbra and Spores both instantly die to Flamer. Just one tick of a Flamer and they make poof. Loam on rest duty. Meanwhile, the rest of the team trying to keep up the pressure on cargo. Here we can see this bug is known. If you drop a weapon next to an armory, it's supposed to not decay, but if you drop it upon death, it still decays, which is inconsistent at best and just terrible at worst. So just if you see a weapon that has been dropped by someone dying next to an armory, pick it up, drop it again, and it will stay there indefinitely or until a gorge biles it. I'm sorry for everyone who's expecting the next match to start, which includes both of the other teams, I guess. But as you can see, this match is still going on. 3 arcs. Not quite in range of the hive yet. They should be once they're in this corner, I guess. They're barely not. Not sure on the arc ranges in cargo. Arcs starting to fire. The shade ready to ink. It's a bit close. That might get some splash damage. No, it does not. But the tunnel does. Crack is down. Getting rid of all this PvE here. Oh, will it be in time? Yes! I mean, they still had another hallucinated veil, I guess? What was that? You guys saw that, right? There was another cloaked veil here. Shift, sorry. Need to ink. There's no arcs to fire. Oh, Tom Brady's lurk. Going down. Crack being replaced. To finally heal up that shift. Loam with his jetpack on rest duty. Green Rex, Gorge, makes it out alive. And Gung Ho getting to work on Topo. Marines sitting comfortably on 5 resource towers, probably soon 6 if Dre decides to go to Overlook. Aliens too busy to fend off this cargo push. Oh, AD lost another fate. That hurts, especially since he's only on 32 res. That means it's waiting time for AD. Now, meanwhile, refading. Loam. Oh, that's 35 P-res. Unless Ranger can save this. And it's just 15. Nice save of the HMG by Ranger here. Tom, why aren't you biting this one? This is 30%, this is 60%. See, he would have gotten down the left one. And now, playing really risky. At least he gets down the right one. Eventually. Gray camping the shotgun here for Loam. I see Outzilla has joined us in chat. I mean, I guess not for you guys yet. Or probably right now. So, we might possibly get a second stream going. I'm not sure. Bit of a Mexican standoff here. Nobody wants to push in. Oh, now playing a dangerous game here. Vulnerable to pinch. Slowly healing up with his advanced metabolize. And made it out alive. Meanwhile, AD and Green Rex trying to get down power in Nano. New arcs being rolled out. But they only killed the power, no resource tower down. So Marines are just temporarily back to 3. And the aliens are going down to 3 as well. AD lost another fate and now it's definitely waiting time. 5 res. That hurts. That really hurts. Sorry, I didn't see it. I just guess he got pinched somewhere in this area. And just died to the crossfire of the Marine team. Marines pretty well equipped right now. 4 out of 5 field players do have a jetpack. And Gung-Ho could afford one. So actually I would say Marines are quite ahead right now. With the more resource towers and they're pretty much teched out except for Exos. I mean, so are aliens, but only teched out for 2 hives, since they could not hold subsector and are doomed to just live with 2 hives. But as we can see, everything here has been researched so far. Stomp obviously is online biomass in comp mod. So on a pub game, they could have Stomp by now. I mean, not that they had any Onuses, but they could have had Stomp now. But since we are playing competitive, it's on 9 biomass, which means 3 hives, period. Oh, Dre dropping another shotgun, but yeah, I think that is going to decay. And Dre has to choose between weapon and jetpack. Or just neither and just going foot soldier rifle. Oh, Green Rex lost his lurk to a nice pinch here by Loam. Slowly but surely the aliens are running out of life forms. Green Rex needs to wait, AD needs to wait. Risk actually has 2 more lurks in him, or 1 fate. Tom Brady probably saving up for another Ronos. 38 res. Oh, and now dying to Loam. I didn't think he was gonna die, so I didn't follow him. The arcs are rolling. This time it's 4 arcs, so the maximum amount available to Arab King here. I mean, the aliens know if this push succeeds, it's game. I mean, they're all also already with the with their backs to the wall. This shade should not be here. It should go down somewhere around here. So out of the range of the arcs. Let's see if Clone sees it. And yeah, the arcs are focusing the shade. And the shade is spazzing out. But makes it out of the range of the arcs in time. Flamer obviously keeping out the bile bombs and the gas. 2 flamers. So they're not intending to push in, they just want to stand here and arc everything down. Oh, the shade almost dying just to the splash from killing the tunnel. See that? Whenever he inks, there's another shift right here. But there is no shift. Do, 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 do. It's just like a pyro show. I could play some Rammstein if I had some, but I'd rather not right now. Gassing in a shooting flamer is just a waste of energy. Gung-Ho just flaming down his teammate. Risk has lost his lurk. Aliens need to capitalize on this. Hive is at 20%. But the entire alien team is dead. 50 T-res. They could just drop a hive in a subsector just for the lols. It's not like they can do anything with their res other than dropping lurk eggs maybe, which they're also not doing. Ink! Oh, 1%! No! And they lose the ability to ink, so if they get any arcs to pipe now, they cannot ink anymore because this shade hive has died. Marines pushing the right side. Aliens know their only chance would be to rush the base right now. But 3 Marines are disagreeing with that plan. Now calling GG. Pain wins, finally. 2-0 on the first map, Vale. Team Loam, aka Team Pain, taking victory over Team Tom Brady. Let's see, we should now commence on this server. With a matchup of Team Pain against Team Wraith. So we're playing on two servers, which is NYC1 and the other one being, I think it's a fairly new one. At least I've never heard of Chapel Hill. Correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, there is a 3D Tetris around there, Blocky Dude. I'm sorry, it's just a message you sent quite a while ago, but I was kind of busy casting. 3D Tetris is actually just... it's called Blockout, and it's been a game from my childhood days, so probably older than most of you guys. Meanwhile, we're getting ready for the second round here. This round is going to be played on Tram for both teams, for both matchups, sorry. We're following Team Loam again. As I mentioned, against Team Wraith. So Team 1 versus Team 3. Yeah, while the teams are getting ready, I'll be right back. I'll just have to adhere to nature's call. Just as a quick reminder, these are the teams. Team 3 should not have Gung Ho. He should be Team 4, but maybe he realized his mistake in time. This map should also be quite familiar to everyone who has played this game. It's part of the Holy Trinity, together with Vale. I can tell you the organizers of this tournament have chosen those maps deliberately, just because we had hoped for more people joining the tournament who are not that familiar with the comp scene. So we wanted to make it easier for them, choosing maps that are probably known by everyone playing more than 2 pubs. I guess Vale should be known to anyone who played at least 1 pub, to be honest. But yeah, Trem is also, it's the very first map this game ever had. So this map has been around since pretty much alpha. Has seen some changes since then. But the general layout is more or less the same. But right now the main menu for Trem is in this position and does not show what we are seeing on screen right now, because the Trem used for the background is actually the Trem used in alpha, and we will see a new Trem background very soon with the release of patch 337. And I think I can spoil a bit. It's gonna be somewhere here in hub. Finally, match can start. 30 minutes delay, which is obviously due to the match on Vale starting with a delay and taking so long because it's fucking Vale. We see no Gorge for Team Loam yet. Oh, it's Ranger, just Gorge in Mezzanine. Pikachu, aka Sanctionared, with Schrödinger, making their way to hub. Blocky, no, dies to Blocky, only denies the blueprint. Gung-Ho, munching on some cuts and cheeks, but Pikachu cleaning up skulks. Obviously in comp mod, Gorges can drop their tunnels, but it's still the commander's tunnels. It's just the Gorge pays for it, and the Gorge can place it without needing infestation. So Arab King only needs to assist to server, and Ranger can drop a tunnel in Mezzanine. But they only get the same tunnels any commander could build. But it's a bit of a rest dump for Gorges. Mezzanine safe for the time being. And Dre, meanwhile, getting down VIP to 50% or 60%. But Wraith cleaning up after Katzen has died. Fury and Gung-Ho going to work on ops. Ninja to heal. Oh, he's just sending his Babbler as a distraction. And I mean, losing 1 Skulk is nice, but they lost a Marine and an RT for that, so good trade. Oh, Ranger. Almost being pinched here. Dream in hot pursuit. But Loam obviously effortlessly picks off the last bite. The first shell is up. Now aliens need to choose whether to go Vamp or Regen. Because obviously Carapace is not available in comp mod, as most of you guys know. 15% builds, but it's gonna finish. Ranger baiting. All alone here. Question is Tourney murking? And according to the cheat sheet... Oh, I'm sorry. I never changed the scene. I guess I pulled an Auxilla here. Two lurks on the alien team. That means we're probably gonna see two Fates. Meanwhile, Blocky and Pikachu clearing out ore. And the alien ball is rolling to logistics. And Dream just in time to see the aliens leave. Maybe he can wave them goodbye. Oh, Drifter, living a risky life here. Pikachu against the Lurk and the Skulk. Oh, getting gung-ho fairly low. This RT could need some healing. Pikachu again, putting pressure on ore, but Fates are ready. Server Hive is almost up. And aliens now sitting on 2 hives and 5 resource towers against Team Wraith with 2 resource towers and 1 under construction, which is the one in repair, which is not being constructed, if we're honest. Dre being overly cautious here? I mean, it's better to go out too early than too late, I guess. I mean, first he's playing overly cautious and then he's pulling this stunt. I mean, ballsy, but unnecessary if you ask me. Night Fury, the second fade. Fending off the Marines while Gung-Ho is biting down the RT. First Veil is up. Did they just recycle their armory or did they lose it? I guess they recycle it to get a robo? Question mark? That's an interesting strategy. Getting next just to send them to the death. I mean, the Marines are, yeah, boxed in. There's nothing they can do. Dream calls it, it's GG, but the rules clearly state the game is not over until the victory screen shows, which is right now. Yeah, I mean the kill graph is pretty much clear. It just tells the story of aliens just losing 1 RT and Marine 7 in 8 minutes. And not a single alien has died in the last 2 minutes of the game. Those are the teams for everyone to see. So we see Duddy is not in any of the teams. But I guess he's smirking right now. Not sure what we're waiting for here. Guess there's some things to be figured out by the alien team right now. And again, same matchup, team swapped. Aliens with a warehouse start, unsurprisingly. This time Wraith going for the gorge. They're gonna do the more defensive server tunnel, or I mean, Alien Commander has not really started assisting much. Oh, they're fast veiling. I guess someone wants to have neurotoxin really early on. Oh, Dre. Just barely surviving here. Picking off Pikachu. 2 Veils complete. Schrödinger with his camo, but Loam not falling for it. There's a lot of camo going on. This is quite uneventful. Marines just established more or less half or 2/3 of the map as their domain. Night Fury. See if we can pick off someone. Oh, actually Ranger reinforces in time. Oh, Wraith. Being saved by Pikachu, who in return only has 1 HP left. Oh, Wraith finally picking his aura. Now the entire team aura, not a single neurotoxin. I mean, if you pack play, it's not really necessary. Everyone has aura, and the aliens have been playing in groups of 2 or 3 pretty much all the time. Dream realizing this and getting neurotoxin. And back to aura. Observatory is complete. Mines are done. Armor 2 is done. In 5 seconds. But as you can see, not a single team has lost a single resource tower as of now. Team kills are quite even. And I guess Dre is preparing a phase gate in ore. Server room is dropped. A nice Kodiak hive. Go Dre, going for the upgrades. Schrödinger with his low lurk. Oh, into the tunnel we go. And just a corpse popping out. Again, 2 lurks, Pikachu and Schrödinger. I don't know why the low lurk engages first, but sure. You guys are the gamers, I'm just the caster. Weapons 1 completed. Oh, we're going for a gate in Dome. 2 parasited marines building it, so the aliens know very well what's going on. Oh, Schrödinger? That could end very poorly for you, my friend. Comes the scan. Gung-Ho versus Schrödinger and Trey. Oh, Schrödinger loses his lurk. Cut off by people phasing back and respawners. Sad times, sad times. Down to one lurk for a while. Unless one of the Fate players is switching over. Marines again dominating pretty much every engagement here. res on 4RTs, so it's gonna be a while until the Fates pop. Wraith in dire need of some assistance. Not anymore. And Stranger facing off against two Skulks. Who saved platform? Unfortunately, Mezzanine will not be so lucky and will go down to Night Fury. Craig Hive started, so we can finally see some vent going up soon. Duddy getting repair down. This was actually the second RT the Marines lost. And will Schrödinger get the third? Yes, he does. This nice hub gate obviously allows the Marine team to pressure in all directions. We are closing in on Fate Res. Oh, Blocky. Nice. Getting the pick of Lone. And Ray now needs to hurry. Or otherwise Blocky Dude will claim another RT. Oh, 3%. That's unlucky, Blocky. Meanwhile, Gung-Ho working on getting platform down successfully. I guess Night Fury was supposed to prep the power for a gate in Mez. And the Fates are finally on the field. But they are naked Fates yet, so... No Neuro, no Aura, no Vent. Just Fates. Without Metabolizer, I might add. Metabolize is still not started. Meanwhile, Weapons 2 is almost done. And everyone just needs to go back to the Hive to heal. Because as I said, the Fates don't have upgrades yet. Oh, so close, Blocky, so close. Schrödinger doing his Skulk's work. So is Wraith. And Duddy leaves his body alone to save a platform with 2 Fates against 1 LMG. Okay. Better safe than sorry, I guess. Finally, Metabolize starts. Yeah, why are the teams so stacked? It's complicated. I mean, mostly because one team captain is much higher rank than all the others. So, After his first pick, the team was already stacked. Oh, blocky, blocky. That was sad. Ranger with some BM here. Adding insult to injury. But those weapons 2, soon to be weapons 3 shotgun marines are not to trifle with. Oh, it's just the resource graph. It's not looking as bad as it did, but it's still quite terrible for the alien team. Oh, Pikachu. I mean, at least he got Wraith enough time to bite down Logi. And the aliens are about to lose another resource tower in our processing. And the Marines have mined up observation. And Gung Ho in his favorite spot in platform. Annoying the aliens, who again need to resist platform. The left side is pretty contested right now. Repair and Logi are both unclaimed, but the first arcs are rolling out in mezzanine. They do have Bile, but they don't have Gorges yet. Ridinger and Wraith both do have the res to Gorge. Ranger saving the shotgun. And Loam cutting the cyst chain. And possibly also getting down ore again. And meanwhile, Gung Ho on recap duty. Oh, the arc's moving to hub. And this is gonna go down. RIP. Third arc. And the arcs are all coming back. No, they're probably pushing for a warehouse arc. The Shade's almost done. So they will have the possible... Oh, Dream losing his fate. Arcs rolling towards North Tunnels. So they will have to ink very soon. That means someone needs to hop into the chair every 16 seconds. Fourth arc, pumping it up to the max. It's a bit premature ink ejection. Oh, this Veil is placed in an awkward spot. It's gonna go down just by the splash. Poor little Veil. Wraith doing some respiting. The fourth arc showing up to the party fashionably late. Pikachu lost his lurk. And the third Veil has died, as predicted. And now the Marines pushing in with shotguns. This is gonna be the end of Warehouse, I suppose. Watch going down. Nobody here to ink. Someone needs to hop. Oh, into... No, it's not gonna... It's not gonna be enough. Daddy lost his fate. Warehouse Hive lost. Everything's lost. This is gonna be GG. They're gonna lose all 3 Veils. They lost their Shade Hive. So, even if they can save this Shade, they're not able to ink. They're completely out of life forms. Schrödinger should have hopped in and spawned some eggs. I mean, they're on 70 res. They're not poor. They just don't have anything. GG. Pain wins again. 2-0. This time against Team Wraith. They put up a fight, but in the end it was not enough. Yeah, lost RTs. Marines were rolling in dough. I mean, they were up to 6 RTs. So this means we are ready in time for round 3 of this tournament. And this time we will follow... Let me have a look. It's gonna be... So, Team Pain again against Team Solid Snake. So the last contester we haven't seen yet in this tournament will make their debut on this stream. Team Solid Snake. By the way, if you like the transition that is showing between scenes, you can thank Outzilla for that. He did some movie magic, but I guess not in movie magic, and brought us this nice transition. And Peldon, and I think in 3 minutes you will see.
Hi.
Hello?
So, we're back. This time on Summit 334. Which is a bit different from Summit as it is right now on Vanilla. But to be fair, I can't really tell you the difference. But don't tell anyone. Maybe someone in stream can enlighten us in the chat what the main differences are between Summit and Summit 334. I know Crossroads has been... has it Crossroads been changed, or was it Atrium? I know that you used to be able to arc Atrium from Crossroads, so when people hit their upgrades in this corner, you could just arc them from Cross. But this looks like a version where that is not possible, so that's good, because arcing Atrium from Cross is terrible for the map. Other than that, it's not too much difference, I'd say. It's nothing really glaringly different. So it should be pretty familiar to pretty much everyone. Because Summit is in this round robin, because it's a very standard map most people know. So we gave newcomers a chance to know every map they encounter in round robin. Obviously the final tomorrow will be best of 7. So teams can actually ban and pick maps, but you can read about this in the rules, or I'll explain it tomorrow. Or maybe even we have Outzilla, I don't know. He might be casting, he actually even uses a camera, so you can see his very handsome face. Whereas my ugly visage has been hidden from you all this time, simply because I do not own a camera, and I guess we're all happy I don't. Yeah, I don't see anything vastly different, so I guess it's just the location of Atrium maybe, and Cross are relative to each other. And obviously in the current version, the resource tower in flight has been moved to this location because this one over here is just too easy to desist and too hard to capture or to keep for the aliens. And even the Marines sometimes have a hard time holding it because skulks just can come in, bite the RT, and Marines spawning have to go all the way around here to stop them. Or obviously this one. But yeah, it's fairly easy to get it down. I mean, over here it's even more protection, but you're here instantly. So that is the only change I can see that is different to Vanilla Summit. I wasn't sure if the other round was still going, but I've just been informed that it is. So This one seems to be 0-0 right now. Team Boxers is obviously Team Solid Snake, DK. And this team is... we've already seen them fighting against Team Loam. Okay, let's see. This can't be just started right now. Three minutes in. Oh, probably they had some problems finding players, and in the intermission there was somebody asking to merc, so I guess that's why. So seemingly aliens started in warehouse. As per usual, going for a crack hive. 3 shells are up. Standard tunnel in mezzanine. Yeah, in pubs you usually see the tunnel around this area, but obviously here, with the tunnels being dropped by gorges, or possibly being dropped by gorges, and always being infested, yeah, you will always see, or not always, but mostly see this location, because that means it's invulnerable towards desisting. Timo doing Gung-Ho's job here on this match. Oh, server room? Timo must have heard that. But obviously the commander can just check for dropped hives with an attack command. But they don't have a commander right now. So that is valuable information. That server has been dropped. Kame pushing for the injured. RT to clone. Oh, didn't get a bite in. Only the parasite. So now all of China knows Kame is here. And Green Rex coming to act on it. And poor Kame just being ganked. Bless me. Good Solid Snake trying to save repair RT. Very successfully for now, but the 2 lurks just chomped them up. And then finish off the RT. Timo probably doesn't know about the crack, which is hidden snugly in this alcove. And will they get the tunnel? 15%. Oh, risking a slurk, losing a slurk. AD with a fade, Hitman. The Merc. And the tunnel going down. Poor Hitman trying to get in, but the tunnel dying under his feet. And the crack is lagging it. Oh, Hitman! Bit too risky. The gorge right behind him. And now the crack. They just risk everything for the crack, and the crack walks back in. But you can see a small trick here. You can just move the structure onto the cyst. So this RT is unfortunately not cysted by the cyst. Otherwise this would be perfect. But I guess if you if you're lucky, you could place it possibly like that and get it sisted. But the crack healing it up. And Mezzanine is safe for now. Tunnel now being rebuilt by the commander in a safer spot. Domestos. Trying to push ore. Just finding cysts. And instead probably going for upgrades. See, this one is cysted despite not being on infestation. But the cyst up here provides infestation, just not graphically, but effectively. It's just the weird way infestation in natural selection handles height differences. Sometimes you see odd things like that. And now, trying to res bite, but bless me, on his heels, picking off the egg. Just me now try to get some gets another trade, but trolling a bit here for the other team in chat. Rip repair. And hello, E.T. Kame and Lesme split between these two locations, both easily picked off by the alien team. Someone didn't pay attention when they called out the body system, I guess. And bless me, don't have time for this shit. They hear clone hatching and clone dying to Kame's shotgun eventually. Oh, Domestos. Dome is just barely alive, being healed up again. Meanwhile, now on rest duty, as he likes to be. I'll just presume, because he's always doing it. Yeah, as expected, the standard hub phase gate, giving so much map control to the Marine team. Oh, Green Rex, bit of a pinch here, but they're all LMGs, so it's not much of a threat to him. Unbuilt RT in ops. And in ore, bless me, is pressuring again. Advanced Metabolize has started. I guess that makes AD a happy fate. Risky biting here. Easily picking off Timo. And meanwhile, two-man pressure in Mezzanine. Warehouse, sorry. Mezzanine, AD's waiting for Risk. Green Rex, meanwhile, dies while we follow the engagement in Mezzanine. But Green Rex comfortably can afford another lurk if he chooses so. And Risk losing his lurk too. But Green Rex already refading, so yeah, I guess they're gonna be without lurks for a while. AD, what was that? You can do better. Yeah, the Merc against the Captain. And Nightmare finishing off Mezzanine. Meanwhile, Domestos, no chance against Green Rex's fate. Oh, the rest graph is not looking too well for the Marines right now. It's partially thanks to Minau and his resource biting dome with the grenades. Dealing absolutely no damage. Oh, Minau. 2 more bites? No. So close, so close. But neither Dome nor Nightmare have a welder at hand. So, yeah, Ops is gonna stay on 2 bites for a bit. Until Nightmare has returned with a welder, I guess. Or nobody is, and it's just gonna sit here. The face gate in hub is going down. And since Datsu is not here, the aliens do have to do it themselves. Otherwise, Datsu is known for sometimes helping out the alien team as a marine and axing down face gates. Ops being reclaimed. Minau just keeping Kame busy for his fate friends to arrive. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. You have 2 res. Blasme right now is not really worth it, losing your only lurk. I mean, obviously, Blasme is always worth it, but I mean, engaging him right now, not important enough to lose your lurk. And this shotgun, will Kame pick it up in time? Yes, but only refreshing it. Advanced swipe started. This just shows how much this team is gonna rely on their fates. I mean, Umbra is also up, but that also enhances the fates. Meanwhile, weapons 3 on the marine side being started. So those shotguns gonna be even more dangerous, even to fates. And the big alien ball here. Just keeping all the Marines busy. Green Rex is low. But he's being reinforced. Oh, risk. Going in for the bite on the shotgun. And just eating up the meat shots. Advanced swipe is done. So those fates also increase in their damage output and making them even more dangerous than they already were. Sandwich here, the fates from both sides, pick off the Marines. Meanwhile, the rest of the Marine team getting ready probably for a gate in hub. There it is. And we see him now with his Onos. Own shield has been started. Charge is almost done. blocking armory is being popped. Oh, Hitman. Bit too risky. Why didn't he wait for his team to join him? That was just too impatient. Costing him his fate. And he's down to 7 res. That means skulk duty for you. AD luring out Bless Me alone. And obviously an LMG, even with Weapon 3, is not really a challenge for a good Fate player. With Vampirism and Neurotoxin, Advanced Swipe and everything. Just a killing machine. Oh, Green Rex. Very risky here. Missing a swipe and therefore going down to almost no HP left. Finally, spores are started. Let's see if they're gonna have a lurk by the time it's finished. Risk is risking it again. I guess his name is not by chance. Move the drifter. No, Mr. Drifter man. Rip Drifty. You were so young. Oh, that's a dangerous engagement here in that small hallway. If those would have been shotguns, that can cost you fate in just 2 shots, more or less. Where's Minnow at? Jonas. Just lingering around in repair. Poor Kame. Just being cornered by the chunky unicorn. And Green Rex. Taking Blessing. Oh, got the pulse grenade in, but obviously that's not enough to stop a Fate that is fully decked out, as Green Rex's fate is right now. Domestos deciding to X a single assist, despite 3 being there. Risk lost another lurk. Advanced Armory finally started. So they're gonna get those HMGs to deal with Minau's honors. But honestly, they're on 1 RT. And the PRS don't look all that nice for the Marine team. So every weapon dropped now is probably a weapon not replaced that quickly. Kame not even getting to pressuring platform. I don't know if this robo is required right now, given the Marines are on 1 resource node and now 2. You're not gonna afford any arcs anyway. But they're going for the arcs factory. And the newly built resource tower in Ops is already going down again. Stomp started, Xenocide started. Yeah, I think that's gonna be GG quite soon. Biomass 10 is almost up, that means Contaminate. So even if Kame gets down platform, that's merely a minor setback for the alien team, since everything they want to have, they already have or are researching right now. Contamination is up, and I guess they don't even have flamethrowers to counter it. Yeah, Bless Me calls it GG. Round 1 goes to the alien team. So, yeah, I mean the kill graph is what you expect from such a game. The res graph just reflects that very nicely. Anyway, I guess we are ready for round 2. Team Boxers. Still, they can get a draw out of this, which means they will get 0.5 points instead of 0. As some of you might know, in this round robin stage, a win gives you 1 point, a loss gives you 0 points, and a draw gives both teams 0.5 points. So not all is lost yet. By now they only have lost 0.5 of a point. We're obviously leaking some players here. Not sure what's going on. So, that was round 2 already. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how round 1 went, so I can't tell you if they lost or drawed. But that means we're switching back to the New York server for the other match. As per schedule, just 30 minutes late. We are in time for the match on Summit. Both teams are not ready yet. Team Pain is at least almost ready. And I guess we have enough people for Team Boxers. Looks like Team 1 beats Team 2 2-0 on tram. So scratch everything I said about the scoring. This match was decided. Team 2 still missing out on one player here. They're gonna have a hard enough time as it is with 6 players. Don't think they can beat Team Pain with just 5. But I guess that's not the plan here. But we will see. For some reason my nice transition is not showing, at least not for me. Why is that? Oh, here we go. Now it's just laggy as fuck. We have to work on this Streamlabs. So, Arab King has returned after disconnecting and being kicked. Just so his ghost is not lingering around for 5 minutes, as it would. Guess, guess that's both teams technically ready, but none of them has yet set their status to ready. Aliens start out in data core. Obviously Marines forced to start out in flight. Cross position as it's usual on summit. Let's see, Loam starting to ambush in cross. Sorry if game sound was off, but you haven't missed much. Just needed to disable it so I can talk to people in Discord without harassing you guys with it. Ranger's Gorge. Drop the tunnel in Atrium. Domestos meanwhile going for sub power and gung-ho harassing the arms lab.
Command station under attack.
But obviously Nightmare can't allow that shit and shuts him down. While Ranger losing his gorge, being a bit too bold here. And Timo, the no longer Hippo but Ego, dies to Loam's Parasite. Ranger now forced to skulk. But he just bites RT while Loam takes care of the Marines. Or Marine in this case. Vent still contested. Loam and Ranger finish off Timo. And meanwhile Solid Snake pressuring the Atrium tunnel. And Arab King shuts him down. And Domestos builds vent power. Come and Bless Me trying to recapture what Loam and Ranger killed. Oh, Loam. Sneaking past Bless Me. And poor Carmel. 98% build. What a heartbreak. And Karma obviously has a computer with smell-o-vision. Smelling Loam, as he says. I'm not sure if he smelled Loam or Loam's skulk. We might have to ask him later. But we'll probably forget, because that's what we do here on NSL TV. When Kupunga is hosting, we claim stuff and we forget stuff. Kame being a nuisance here in Reactor. Meanwhile, Loam returning the favor in cross.
Command station under attack.
This is just a huge resource dump for the Marines. I think they've made absolutely no money in Crossroads yet. I think only the first RT paid for itself. And every subsequent RT has just cost the money. Which is obviously not what you expect from an RT, to just cost you money. But I guess Marine stonk don't go bird. But, I mean, right now, Marines can easily afford it. Gung-Ho's Lurk dies. Because, I guess he stayed in too long. And, Marines have so many RTs. Imagine if they just didn't get that many RTs and just get those they can actually hold for longer than a minute. They would be rolling in dough. But right now they're actually quite poor for having 5 or 6 RTs most of the time. But as you can see, they've already lost 7 RTs 5 minutes into the game. That's number 8. That's just so costly. It hurts. Karma and Solid Snake getting up Reactor, but let's be honest, that's just skulk food. Great. Oh, sneaking up on Solid Snake and Kame. What can he do? Die. That's what. Night Fury. Oh, failing to get down Bless Me, who can now pressure the tunnel and the unbuilt RT. Kame complaining to the alien team that there's too many resource tower going down. Reactor lost, crevice lost, and the tunnel is down, finally. So at least aliens can lose a third RT right now. Which leaves them on just 1 RT. Gung-Ho doing the smart thing, not engaging Kame, just waiting for his lurk. This arm slap has not been welded well. Lesme picking him off, says no leaky leaky. And surprise, Crossroads is going down. I mean, this RT graph is just 13, that's 2 per minute. Come on, guys. But since aliens are also super poor all the time because they're on 1 or 2 RTs most of the time, this is a damn low-tech game. Aliens are getting greedy with a third RT. Meanwhile, Domestos tries to keep it on 2. But there's 3 people coming through the tunnel. So, sorry Domestos, I'm afraid not today. Yeah, cleaning up. Oh, unfortunately, Crossroads has not been dropped yet. So, aliens cannot enjoy their favorite meal, a resource tower. Not sure why Ranger is not regorging. He should be, he's gorge only. Obviously Dre setting up the ambush instead of Lone. Dre, get out, my friend. That's close. It's a lot closer than it should. No, no, don't linger around. You're 19%. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Just leave Loam alone. Save your lurk. Meanwhile, Night Fury dancing with Timo. Doing the paradance, and the lurk shows up, and munching time. Arab King protecting the non-existent vent RT. And Kame definitely heard that hive drop in Atrium. Ah, missed all his pistol shots. He's very vocal in chat. Loam finishing off sub. And Marines for once actually managed to protect Crossroads. Ranger lurking? That's a weird winged gorge you have there, my friend. Yeah, as you can see, Marines have lost 15 RTs so far, 10 minutes into the game. And Woodray. Okay. Bless me a nightmare. Lucky. Missing everything. Gung Ho 5%. That's 2 or 3 bites. Otherwise it would have been RT number 16. So Dre is trying to make Crossroads the lucky RT. Ranger overstaying his welcome. Lucky Domestos was just barely too slow. Boom! The hive is up, which means it's lowering itself to the tech point, preventing the nerf gas from being released. Which is actually the lore behind the tech points. Each facility has a nerf gas dispenser, and aliens need to control tech points to stop that from happening. And finally, 11 minutes into the game, gates are being dropped. I mean, not built, but at least dropped. Yeah, so anyway, Marines try to release the nerf gas to kill the Kara, and the Kara, in turn, try to prevent them. Because they just want to survive, and Dre has finally lost his lurk. After some risky moves. Oh, Loam. Ballsy, but not being punished for it, so... Also, Loam is a good enough player, so he can probably know when to leave and when to stay. But Facegate is finally up in Crossroads. So maybe this RT is here to last at least for a minute. Yeah, Solid and Domestos pressuring Reactor, while Kame clearing out Gung Ho, and now poor Drifty and Kame bullies the defenseless RT. What a mean man. Ninja trying to save the poor RT, but 11%, is that enough? 5, 4, 3, and rip vent. Oh look, another Skulk feeding station. Gray obviously has a Skulk right now. Has enough rest to relurk, but I'm not sure if that's the plan. Yeah. Picking up a shotgun mid-fight is always risky. You never know how much shots are left. And Ranger gets blessed by Bless Me with just a meat shot. Finally, Weapons 2 being started. Almost 15 minutes into the game. But that's what losing RTs does to your economy. Loam setting up the ambush. Solid Snake doesn't stand a chance. Meanwhile, Night Fury versus Dome and Timo, 2 shotguns. If you get caught in that crossfire, even your fate melts like butter on the surface of the sun. Let's see, everyone is out of position. Crossroads goes down. Camel pressuring in crevice, and this gate in reactor is obviously doomed with that ball of teeth and claws. And Ranger chomping down on Crossroads again. Camel meanwhile cleared out crevice, and Night Fury not all too happy about it. Gives him an exam with his pokey hands. Advanced Metabolize, which can help with those Fate HP. Oh, Gung Ho, risking it. And this time actually the aliens try to claim Crossroads, but the Drifter is still busy in reactor. And they are playing without a Gorge, or I guess Arab King is Gorge, but he's also commander, and that's just one dead Drifter? No, Marines decide to let it go. And Dre has lost another lurk. I guess in the base. Ranger finally finishing the arm slap. No, 12%. I mean, come on guys, it's just burning. Repaired already. Timo getting down. Then? Yeah, that's gonna die. And so is Timo. I guess he doesn't want to be taken alive. Loam getting stuck on a railing here. But eventually getting Bless Me. Night Fury, that's a risky game, my friend. And he realizes that there's 3 shotguns and just leaves. Which he should. Arab King getting himself a treat. Getting Bile Bomb. And Crevice. Will it go down to Bless Me? Or will Dre manage with his purple friends to kill Bless Me? Oh, Dre killed the hallucination, I guess. That's funny. Yeah, Kame Domestos, just 2 shotguns and a mission. But as of now, Marines are only on 2 RTs, aliens on 4.5. The gate will go down. Let's see if they can pick off a life form. Yes. Gung Ho's lurk doesn't make it out. And Gung Ho pausing for the alien team. Doesn't he look cute? He. Looks like Arab King has disconnected again. And I guess this is Kame and Ranger on 3%. I mean, I guess Ranger's gonna die here. Question is, how many bites will he get into Kame?
Gross.
Who is frozen but still can taunt, obviously. And meanwhile, his friend is just... I don't know what he's doing. Just looking at the face gate, I guess. Let's see what the others are up to. Some concentrated building here. Need to really get into here. Just build the RT with your mind. Loam and Night Fury probably making their way to Crossroads to counter the gate. And Arab King are both in the hive. And Gang Ho is still dead, as is Mr. Dre. Yeah, Team Res is... Kame is rich as fuck. Solid Snake is also very rich. Bless Me is just the poorest. He can just afford 3 more welders for now. But at least the arm slab is back at full HP. (21 versus 11 resource towers lost. Team resources are actually fairly even. And the kills obviously picked up for the AL team. By the way, I don't know what these timestamps are, but it's probably after map start, not after round start? Question mark?
Never get tired of this.
Okay, we'll automatically start in 1 minute. Now there's 3 of them. What is that? Oh, Ranger actually made it out. What a save. Drain, Gung-Ho both very low. And the gate is down. Ranger actually made it into the vent. And the Marines are degraded to being pedestrians once again. Just running from flight to cross. Kame trying to pinch, but only pinches the hallucinations. Meanwhile, Bless Me harassing subsector. Yeah, sub-axis, sorry. Lone kills Stone. Did Ranger just disconnect? No. Don't know what happened here. Oh, Gung-Ho actually picking off a shotgun. And both Domestos and Timo already have one, so they can't pick it up. They can just refresh it. And that's 60 PRS on the ground. Lesme saves one of the 3 shotguns, so only 40 PRS lost. Oh, poor Drifter going down to Solid Snake. But Gung-Ho kills Complab. Meanwhile, Dre, here, that's what I was talking about. This is just too easily to harass to aliens here. Oh, getting an aggressive gate here. But I mean, I guess if you start in flight, Night Fury losing his fate here. But he can instantly refade. Dre has lost another lurk. Lesme very low. And yeah, this should probably clear out with Night Fury still on the way. Finally being listed. But sub-access is clean. Solid Snake just with his last breath kills the cyst on vent. Sub-access dies. And so does not Timo. Charge has been started and Umbra has been completed. Unfortunately, there is no lurk right now, so Umbra doesn't do them any good. Might have gone for that advanced swipe instead, but the biomass is not there yet. Bone Shield has been started. And this fight is going in favor of aliens. Oh, Loam! Missing a swipe, going down below 10%. Bless me. Trying to pressure vent. But Night Fury saying nope. And the Drifter, will it survive? It will. Ranger now is the one-horned Gorge. With his hallucination friend, or pure hallucination died. So Ranger may live. Pinched Drifter. Being stupid and dying for it. Two Fates making short work of the Marine push towards Cross. And Bless Me again. Pressuring Vent, bullying poor Dre, who calls his cousins the Fates. Oh, Solid Snake versus Ranger. Very uneven matchup. Onos versus LMG. Or Rifle as it's called in NS2. Now this big ball of aliens just steamrolling and poor Dre dying to Gung-Ho's advanced swipe. Kame calling GG. This game is over. And Pain, some gain. Securing at least 0.5 points. Let's see if they can make it a whole point in round 2 on Summit. Okay, the other round seems to be in progress. Because Wraith called for another Merc like half an hour ago, but seemingly they have resolved this issue without my intervention, which is always nice. Everything that works without me doing anything works perfectly fine. Waiting for Solid Snake's team. Yeah, you can see, I don't want to call it even here, but at least RT-wise, it kind of was. And then it spiraled out of control with the Fates picking up momentum. And Marines losing 23 resource towers. At least they were below 1 per minute in the end. Down from 2 per minute mid-game. Loam, the only one with the player damage this high. Just guess those are decimals. So the only one above 10k, almost 11k player damage. And structure damage, obviously, as a Fate, not as high. And round 2 starts with a sub-excess hive. Dome gorging for the alien team. Marines with a 3-2 split. Okay. There seems to be a bug. Com unable to assist. Let's go for another try. Team 1 needs to ready up. Loam readies up, and we're about to start the final round in this matchup. And after that, possibly the other round, or the last round of today. We'll see how far it is when we are finished here. This time, 2-3 splits, the other way around. But aliens focusing heavily on the right side. Only Karma on the left side. Loam with his little dance. And poor Karma being picked off. Domestos not building the tunnel, but instead clogging up. Okay, the other end is not grown yet. Gung-Ho surviving this ambush. Now trying to pressure the poor Gorge, but Kame is coming from behind. And gets the pick. And Timo finishing off Night Fury. So yeah, right now aliens have high pressure on the right side of the map, and Marines have soft pressure on the left. And a picture we are used to from last round, an extractor going down, and the gang moves on to the left side. Just rotating around the map. Oh, that's risky. Yeah. I think they should have gone for flight RT instead. Meanwhile, Loam cutting the assist chain like the bully he is. And I guess that's Domesto Scorch down to a bully. And Night Fury started working on that Crag. Timo, can he get Gung Ho? Yeah. And another Crossroads RT being pressured. But not going down in Crossroads, because Dre comes to save it. Just in time, and now can finish building it. Meanwhile, 2 of the 3 RTs of the alien team are blinking red, because they're not being resisted in time. And there goes Vent, and there goes Data. Back to square one. With 55 res in the bank and 1 RT on the field. Let's see how the injured Dre will fare against Solid Snake. Dome down, got Solid Snake down, but Karma's Lurk chomps him up. And meanwhile, Loam and Gung Ho trying to pressure the right side, just to find that that there's nothing there. Bless me, losing his Lurk. Gung Ho and Loam. Guess they were looking for upgrades. Karma losing his Lurk too. I mean, those two are just they're just bullying right now. Yeah, that's game. So Team Pain wins 2-0. That means 1 point for them, and this was quite decisive. There's not very much I can say about that. Just that was quick. So let's hop on to London 1. Try not to lose any time. Just showing you as much NS2 as I possibly can. Oh, I think some Exercise just died. This might actually be GG already. Not sure what the state of the game is. I mean, oh, they have 60 res still. Losing shells. Don't know why this shift is still hanging around here. So, okay, so the points are accurate this time. And Team Tom Brady, I would say they are ahead in this game, and they're also ahead 1 round. Alright, this power node also lives here right now in vanilla. Now, killing off the Marines together with this ball of aliens. Crossroads being dropped. They should not have heard that, since they're all south in sub-access. Wait. Why is Tom Brady on Wraith team? Both of them are captains. They shouldn't be on a team. I guess Tom Brady is playing against his team. Murking for the enemy. That's funny. Because as you can see, that's pretty much Tom Brady's team. But Tom Brady is not on his team. He's on the other team. Atrium claimed now. Crossroads finished. And meanwhile,
Hey, Gopanga.
this flight push is going nowhere.
Can I join you?
Yeah, sure. We are in round 2, and aliens just lost sub-access and gained Crossroads and are building Atrium. And for some reason, Tom Brady is murking against his team. So, what's that? We're on London, by the way.
Great. Joining up right now. Not sure how long I'm gonna be able to join the stream, but I'd love to watch some NS2 with you and everybody.
Yeah, so Minnow just lost his fate, and the aliens claimed Atrium. Back on 3 hives. We joined late because we watched the other match first. And when we joined, aliens had just lost sub-access. But right now, it's looking actually pretty well for them. 50 res on the bank, 3 hives. No
Sorry to
tech.
interrupt, Co, but do you mind sending me the password for today?
It's in the Tourney reporting,
Admin. Okay.
but I'll drop it in admin for you. Just DM it.
That's fine. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Sorry for that, guys. Just getting my co-caster in here. Meanwhile, aliens prevented this gate in Comp Lab. And Greedrex losing his lurk. No, not another fate, and he goes down. So sad. And AD. I mean, that's just negligence. Losing 3 life forms in such a short succession for only a gate and 2 marines. Gate is up. I guess Hitman? Max
I
it
don't want to
out.
interrupt, but is casting still going on?
Yes. Yeah, so this is a pretty interesting position for the map to be in right now, and we have 3 alien hives, but the Marines are actually in parity with the number of RTs, and they're about to have 5. If they keep on top of their upgrades, which seems like they have been this game, they could be in a pretty strong position shortly. The nice thing, especially if you're the Marine team, about Summit is how quick it is to rotate around the map. And man, they've took an excellent position in the back of flight control.
This hive is just
Grenading this
melted.
hive with Tom Brady on the grenade launchers. The last couple of shots as he kills it. The last Marine in this room.
Yeah, that was a close one, but they got it down. So aliens back to 2 hives, and actually all their upgrades are in the unclaimed hive location, which is really bad. And I don't know why they didn't invest more into upgrades, to be honest. They were up to 60 res almost on 3 hives, and I didn't see many upgrades.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to see. You normally don't expect to see 3 hives before the second round of upgrades are started. You see the commander is desperately trying to evolve Shift Hive, which he has done.
Yeah.
So these shells are just barely about to
making
phase
it
up.
out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, aliens causing a beacon here from cutscene. Oh, risk. Losing another lurk. ADHD. That's a risky
Taking
move.
a few fights on that gate. Yeah, but he knows he has to be careful. And now he's stuck. He does spot the mines, luckily. Somehow that mine was visible around the side there. But ADHD is very much pinched. We'll see if his fellow players can bail him out. But now trying to get sectioned off his...
Oh yeah, that's the window. He sees it, he takes it. That's a routine lurk player for you.
Yeah, just good map awareness and some communication with the rest of the team. Bails him out. He's able to return with the rest of his team on the top side of the map.
Meanwhile, gate in reactor is being denied. And reactor will actually be saved by clone. The same could not be said for flight, which is going down. Tom Brady being
But
ambushed.
the Marines are back on 4 RTs, and the aliens are on 4 as well. For just a moment there, the aliens were up on res. And even if they lost this hive. Oh, another lurk goes down. That time,
Yep.
the lawnmower.
What I don't get is they're on 60 res. They have a shift hive and no spurs.
Yeah, the alien commander maybe not experienced in this role. Perhaps they put together this team without really somebody who plays commander regularly. But you're making an excellent point. This is a
actually,
strategy game.
I know Clone is a very decent Marine commander, and he's experienced enough to not do such things, except they have different plans. I mean, I can't imagine Clone not getting any upgrades on accident. Probably they just try to focus on biomass. Maybe because the spurs are not as strong as they used to be. So maybe they just focus. I mean, they don't have metabolize for the fades. They only have leap. So going for biomass is actually understandable, but I'd play it safe and just get some spurs, to be honest.
Well, if he's going for this metabolize, he could get it started right now. You only need 3 biomass to get that upgrade started.
Yeah.
And he's up to 65 T-res. This is, again, like this is a strategy game first in many ways, and just using your res as it comes in is super important to remember as a commander to make sure that there's PvE
Finally,
and
metabolize being
upgrades.
started.
Another round of biomass. Finally, res being spent by this alien commander.
Maybe he realized he doesn't get any interest. Oh, risk losing his lurk. Pikachu 3%, making it out.
And PCAST almost always, while playing Gathers, plays under the name Sectionaire, but this is a player that I feel like we should be paying attention to as he continues to get better. He's a really strong player, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I think it's funny because he definitely doesn't play like a lot of North American players. I think sometimes people kind of question what he's doing, but I think he's always playing smart. Sometimes he makes him play a little bit overly defensive, which can get, on the macro scale, if you don't understand how your Marines are playing, it can get your team in a position where you're not taking full advantage. And if you have somebody who expects you to play really aggressively and you don't, then all of a sudden they don't understand what's going on from a high level perspective because they're like, oh,
Yeah, but
Anyways.
we've seen him play aliens earlier, and being an alien, playing defensively sometimes comes in real handy because that means you save a lurk or two in some engagements, and especially if you're stripped for resources, that comes in really, really handy in the long run. You see a flamer on Duddy here, going through the gate, just chasing away everyone. And finally advanced metabolize, so now the upgrades are raining in. But
and we saw
still no
Biomass
Spurs.
started just for a second, but then he took his the Biomass back. Oh, now he's bought it again, so he's canceling and re-engaging that upgrade. Now Biomass is
8 in
on the
glass.
way? Oh no, Spurs. So he did change his mind. Finally, Spurs coming up.
Yeah, and just in time
Lab.
for that push from glass with arcs. Aliens do not have a shade hive, so we won't see any ink. Which is really bad for the alien team, because there's 4 arcs rolling in. The aliens now realizing that there's a gate in glass and 4 arcs. So, Crossroads is just gonna melt.
Yeah, and he's got to get that one crag out of there before it's too late. Oh, is he actually moving? He thought he was getting attacked in Atrium, and you know what? So did I at first. He actually shifted those crags in there just to die immediately. As
those
the
shells
happened.
just...
Yeah, sorry, shells.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's just a gift for Katzenfleisch and his arcs. And one shell being echoed out again. Meanwhile...
Very sad shift, slinking back into the underworld.
Oh yeah, that's Crossroads down, and that puts the Marines in a really good position right now, compared to where they were like 5 minutes ago, or 10 minutes ago. They are now really in a good spot. I mean,
But Ko, I'd like to address your attention towards the number of resource towers on the top of our screen. We see 3-2 with another additional 2 RTs coming up for the alien team. So they're about to be on 5 res nodes to the Marines 3, and that's if Pycaz is able to put this res node up in sub-axis. This sort of relies on the Marine team not diverting anybody from this push, but this could be game no matter what.
I mean, the aliens have 1 lurk, 1 fade, there's 2 HMGs and a flamer, and 4 arcs, and no shade hive. So,
and Bile only starting now, all of a sudden those 3 RTs being dropped, you might think they should have been
getting the
an extra hive.
Getting the shift first. AD stocking up another lurk here. But this will not be in time. This is game. Atrium is gonna go down.
And here's the push. This has to work for the alien team. This is
Fade is down.
Plum 10 with his gorge pressuring these Marines. He's been alive for so long.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be
Last
enough. And
salvo. That's game.
Oh yeah.
This concludes the final match for the day. This means stage 1 is completed. And yeah, I mean, we didn't see all this match, but what we saw was back and forth actually. And yeah, I think the stats also show that.
It's interesting though, because when we joined the round, we saw the aliens with 3 hives, and it looked like they were in a pretty commanding position. But I said just as they were doing that the upgrades looked good, and they were pushing that shortly after I joined. They pushed flight control, killed that hive, and it was all downhill from there. I think your observation that the commander wasn't spending his res was probably the most important thing they could have done to change the course of that round.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's just you don't get interest on the team res, just spend them. Just spend them.
That's an idea. Tell the balance team, I wanna put banking systems into NS2.
Yeah, but looked like an interesting round. I mean, at least what we saw was interesting, at least from my point of view. And
Thanks for the BM.
so, Clone,
Totally.
what happened to your resources, man?
I
Stocking
had to
up,
bank them because dropping stuff blind all over the map doesn't seem like a great idea.
yeah, and not getting spurs and just pushing up that that biomass for no upgrades. Yeah, I think that's probably not what you lost you the game, but it definitely didn't help.
Yeah, man. A lot of things went wrong.
Now, do you get the chance to play Commander often, Clone?
Most of the time, yes. But
It's like-
this game was just full on irregular bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's why we have this tournament anyways. It's like, this is a slightly less competitive atmosphere that we're playing in. Everybody wants to win for sure, and there's a lot and there's some bragging rights on the line, but we're kind of discovering how the game might look when we have the next major update come out and more other people get to kind of discover what 6v6 can play like. And you definitely saw you experimenting a little bit. You said you had an issue with expanding or dropping resources and then having them die, so you put a lot of effort into biomass. We saw you for 3 hives for just a moment. Was the idea maybe going for higher tech like Xenocide or
attention,
Contaminate?
basically. At that point, I wanted to end it, so I gave them as many targets as they could want.
Hmm.
So we would, as leads, always have a second hive.
And
And
Do you
then,
think
buying
maybe
some
if you
time.
do you think if maybe you sacked the flight control hive a little bit instead of trying to defend it, that maybe that would have ended up being the correct move?
Really not sure. Once flight is gone, they would have just moved on. So getting them to spend more time on it was okay. It gave
Yeah.
us enough time to get 2 hives up.
but
Yeah.
I actually still have a question from the very start of this tournament. If you remember your Marine round on Vale.
Stop. Why does everybody have to remind me of all these stupid base rushes I have to go through?
The thing is, I was just wondering if you just didn't think of dropping a CC, or if your team already
I
had...
was about to, and then I was
Okay.
just, hey, I left the chair. Oh, hey, 3 skulks on me. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. So, I don't know if Otzilla watched this match, or maybe he can see it in the VOD later on.
I don't need to. I know how
Yeah.
it went.
But
I'll
Otzilla...
have to catch up by watching the VODs. I'm living my best life, but unfortunately I've been very busy today and will be tomorrow. I'm actually with my folks trying to celebrate Mother's Day, and that's just where I'm at.
I see.
I was in ventilation. I was too far away from the base.
Yeah, so, good games, guys. Was interesting to watch, was interesting to cast, and I actually have no idea what the standings are right now, because I was too busy casting every match I could and not updating challenge, and so I guess Team Loam is definitely in the finals, and I have no idea who they're facing off against. So we'll find that out later on, as soon as all the standings are in.
My team has 1 point.
Yeah, the question is, how many points does the other team have?
Well, we'll
if
find
they
all this
want-
information out for you guys by the time the
Yeah.
cast starts tomorrow. I-
Actually, someone already, I think Loam is already updating the page for the casters, so it looks like Team Loam, Team 1, will face off against Team Wraith, Team 3, in the finals on New York tomorrow night. So, better luck next time. Next tournament is sure to come for you guys, even though you didn't manage to get into the finals this time. I have it on good authority. The next one will be an open tournament again. So no drafted teams, so you better start looking for a team right now, unless you already have one.
Yep. Yeah, in 2 weeks it's we have our monthly open, and it's going to be exciting to see as we get closer and closer, possibly to the Thunderdome update. It's good to keep on top of how the meta is evolving and changing. And of course, we love the game, so we want to play. We'd love to see you all there, so you can have some fun NS2 to watch. With everything going on, there's it's really nice to have a community that you can touch base with, and I want to put an extra shout out today to thank Kapunga, to thank Loam, to thank all the people behind the scenes who are doing all this work. There's some really cool stuff that Ko was able to put together to implement the drafting, and just like he's now our event admin. So that's been recent. I don't know if you announced that to everybody at the beginning of the stream, but this kind of stuff of facilitating the ability to watch the game, the ability to play at a high level. Can't thank you guys enough. Can't thank the community enough for tuning in. It's really a pleasure to be able to do this for everybody.
You're very welcome. Yeah, so thanks for that, and I would say see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night, and bye.